Don't let that bump. Don't let that mic bump on the console there.
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
There you go.
Ow! This is the S to the K to the double E to the T to the E to the R. Sitting here with the G to the Q, and I'm sitting here with Focus Magazine. And we're in the house today, and we are fired up. Hello, somebody!
Woo! Y'all supposed to say hello, somebody. We got a full house in the studio today. What's up, Radio Land, Memphis, Tennessee? And this is the Unleashed Voice for the LGBTQ Community Radio Show here on AM 990 KWAM Talk Radio, baby. And our mission of the Unleashed Voice is to be the premier soundboard for the LGBTQ community here in the Mid-South. And we employ 3 E core principles: education, empowerment, and enrichment. And this is our brick to reaching a broader audience and to build a better society that is void of discrimination, prejudices, and inequality. While Davian is over here fumbling with his headphones, you ready?
Yes.
We're going to dive into our section. It's called What's on Your Mind. So I have to ask Davian, what's on your mind, son?
Fire that redhead chick on The View.
Oh, Raymond Simone.
Fire her.
Raymond Simone.
It's echoing, John. I think she should be fired from The View. She did a segment where she talked about discrimination, and she said she would not hire anyone with ghetto names, and she used the name Watermelon Melanie or something like that. And she said that she admitted that it was a discriminatory thing that she was saying, but she said she would not hire anybody with names. Now let's put it back on her. You have red hair.
Well, you took my thunder.
And so how would you feel if they discriminated against you with red hair? But it goes back to her privilege. She forgets, she's using reverse discrimination. She was once unprivileged, so now she's privileged, so now she goes back and she discriminates against other individuals who studies have shown that people are discriminated based on their names, and the black names sounding like they are for black people, so they have proof of this. And this celebrity who is black, well, no, she said she's not black.
She said she's not black, she's not gay.
Okay. Fire her tail from The View, because people should not be subject to celebrities in these privileged positions talking and being a hypocrite like Miss Raven Simone did, and that's what's on my mind.
Well, Raven Simone is slick crazy. Why are you sitting here arguing with her?
I am too.
I think she does things for attention. That's what I think. I mean, because she said she wouldn't hire somebody with a ghetto name. Well, okay, let me bow down this line because he took my thunder.
Raven's
that hairstyle is ghetto.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's like real ghetto, for real. That's like ratchet. I don't know who your stylist is, but that's ghetto. Like, for real. She had a pompadour and a dragon in the back, and she changed colors all the time. You know, classy women don't do that. They keep it simple. They keep it sexy. And I don't know what she on, but I'm unbothered by Raven Simone. Really, I am. Did you see it?
I didn't see it. No.
Did you see it, Amanda?
No, I didn't.
I know Robert saw it.
No, you know I did.
Come on in, Robert. You saw that. Come on in. We got to get Raven Simone. We got to get her a little bit today.
Hey everybody, this is Robert, and I've been known to constantly talk about Raven Simone because she has such a platform to utilize. She has such a platform to utilize in a sufficient way, but she never, does it. And also, she, like you said, she's a hypocrite. I mean, she doesn't even identify as a lesbian or black, or, I don't know what is she, so, hey.
She
says she's not a label.
Not to say that, making fun of mentally ill people, but she is. And the thing about it, the view ratings are so poor. They're like really about to lose all of their advertisers and everything. So they have to do something to keep attention drawn on that show. So people probably tune in now just to see what she's going to say.
Well, she cannot use her platform to dehumanize individuals based on their name. So once again, give her her pink slip and get rid of her off the show, because she makes black women and all women look bad in the nation by her doing things like that. And that's what's on my mind. And kudos to Minister Louis Farrakhan today for the Justice or Else 10-10-15. I watched it, and he was pretty good. He's evolving. He stood up for you LGBTQ people.
Did he? I don't believe it.
He did.
I don't believe it.
He stood up for you all.
He'll retract it.
He'll
retract it before this evening. Because as soon as the people, his big donors, start making phone calls and asking what did he say, he's going to backtrack everything he said.
Well, he stood up today.
I don't believe it.
He did.
I don't believe it. I heard one of his hates LGBTQ sermons, so I don't believe it.
Wow.
And I'm not going to say I'm a fan of it.
Okay, so what next?
We got some guests in the studio today, and what you mean, what's that?
What?
You can't hear?
No.
We're having technical difficulties with Jaden, but we're going to keep this thing moving. We have some guests in the studio today, and we have Rico and Amanda Bolton in the studio, but I don't want to dive into that interview with y'all, but I want you to come on in and say hi to somebody.
Hey there, everybody.
Hey there, Memphis. Come on, Ray. Come on now. Come on. I've seen your pictures.
Don't bring up Facebook.
I've seen you going, whoop, push it up, turn the roof, towel in your hand like a helicopter. Come on. I've seen your chest all out. I was trying to figure out what
not my chest out.
Yeah. Well, you was laying in the water on your stomach.
Maybe.
What?
Is that a Snapchat?
No, I was trying to get a picture, right? So I was like, well, no, I don't think he'll want me to use this one. I don't think he'll want me to use that one. Well, you know, I tried to be tactful. So I said, let me find a picture. And then most of them you were on with your friends. So I know you're a socialite, so don't get all shy. Nobody can see you unless they tune in into the studio on the live
Oh
stream.
no, I'm not shy. I was just waiting for
It's
my
just
time
us.
to
It's
chime
just
in.
us in here. So we have Rico
Yes, thanks
in
for
the
having me.
house
Hi.
and Amanda Bolton in the house.
Thanks for having me.
So they are allies in the LGBTQ community, and we this invitation been out for a while, about 2 months. And so our day is finally here in the
Finally
studio
here.
to
We
sit down and
scheduled
talk
some
and
work.
laugh and talk about Memphis and where we're moving and where we're going with these things that's going on in our great city, and how so much has changed in the last year.
Yeah, especially in the last couple of weeks with the election and everything we were talking about earlier. There's
Yeah.
a lot of opportunity for change, so it's good.
You're absolutely right. I mean, reason I say the last year, because our organization, Relationship Unleashed, we just got into the advocacy aspect, and just from last year this time to this year, I've seen a lot change. For instance, the transgender. I've seen a lot of work being done in our city for the transgender community finally.
Yes.
So that's, we'll get a chance to talk about all those things. That's some more things. We have our first break coming up at the 5:15 hour, so that's why I want to keep our listeners here so you all can hang around so you can find out who Rico and Amanda Bolton is. So we're going to bring them in as soon as we come back off our first break. So we're going to have to, you're going to have to do some talking, David.
Okay.
Especially about Raven Simone.
Okay. I will.
Mm-hmm.
After the first break, I will.
Okay. But don't change that dial. We'll be right back. This is the Unleashed Voice here on AM 990 KWAM Talk Radio. We'll be right back.
This sounds awful. I don't know what's going on. It's echoing.
That's right.
Change that.
First of all, you gotta get the mic really close. Y'all are close together, so make sure your mic's just right up on you, okay?
I need to push yours.
I try to rip,
Lift yours up some.
but no, this is echoing. I can't. This sounds horrible.
What chord?
Everything they're saying is muffled. I put it in the red one now.
You might have to plug you into that.
I just changed it.
You're in the red.
Yeah, he in the other red.
I changed it this red. We'll see how it sounds on the next one, but everything they're saying is muffled and it's echoing when I talk.